In our very first story, the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, DOVSU, says interference from family is a major hindrance to dealing with spouses who neglect their responsibilities. DOVSU wants independence, adding it will enforce measures in dealing with offenders.
Article 1, subsection 1A of the Domestic Violence Act 2007 Act 732 criminalizes non-maintenance of the home on the part of the spouse. According to the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit, about 74% of cases they receive borders on the spouse's negligence of their responsibilities. But what constitutes negligence or non-maintenance?
Depriving another person access to food, water, shelter, rests, clothing. It can be parents depriving their young adults or children from getting access to what I've mentioned. Or a wife. It can also be a wife who is depriving the husband access to adequate food, even though the man has given money for house upkeep. She decides not to put anything on the table, or the man also refuses to rent a room for the woman and the children to move in, and a woman who also refuses to take care of the husband who is sick, who needs special care when the woman have much time.
ASP Irene Opong, however, observed family interference as a major challenge in dealing with offenders.
And the punishment for this under the Domestic Violence Act 2007 is 2 years imprisonment or 500 penalty units or both. And if such cases are reported to DOVSU and the victim involved, especially with assault kids, the victim involved thinks that because of pressure from family members and then society, she doesn't want to, or he doesn't want to continue with the case. We have a counseling session at DOVSU, and then we have clinical psychologists also available. So we put them in a session for them to go through counseling, for her to know why she should give us the assistance to continue with the investigation.
A legal consultant, Frederick Asamoah, also explained the legal implications of neglect and non-maintenance.
In the area of the civil, there is no strict law as to during the marriage, when the parties are living together as husband and wife. The law does not go into homes to tell the rules. In fact, there is no law that defines the role of people in marriage. And I think it's fair, because people should be able to organize their own families the way they would want to. So the law doesn't go into define that, well, you were supposed to pay school fees, or you were supposed to come to the hospital, didn't come, etc. It's left between the parties. But if there is neglect, it can be basis for dissolution of marriage.